These people will wake up, and when they will wake up and know the importance of this coin, bros, you that start earlier and bring in people, that period they will be looking for you. You will even relax. So what you want? Just forget about whatsoever any person is doing. Let us create our own, so that if we create our merchant, we give our merchant criteria to follow, because you don't need to go and beg anybody. You understand me? When you come, we tender our policies and everything to you. If you want to join us, you join us. If you don't want to join us, fine. But certainly you look for us.
We will employ you later.
We will employ you later. You work for us.
Yes.
That's all. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You have spoken well. Thank you very much. Please,
Okay.
Yes. You know, what everyone wants is the spendability of the billion coin, isn't it?
Yes.
That's what we want. But you see, we need to understand what they call due process. In life, there is due process. There is nothing in life that doesn't have due process. There was a time there was a story about a couple that got married. All right, so 1 year passed, 2 years passed. People were looking at them, that what is happening? How come the wife has not taken in and all of that? What is happening? She's supposed to have, taken in by now, even having like 2 or 3 children by now. So one day somebody, was courageous enough to meet the husband. That what is happening? You guys have been married for so numbers of years. How come that, you know what the man said? The man said, as for them as couples, they didn't marry because they want to start having children. Said they married because they needed to be together, as partners. And they have time that they have given to themselves before they can start having sex, before they can start meeting each other as husband and wife. So that means that for the period of the whole time they've been married, they've not been having sex. And for you to bear children as a married person, you need to meet, isn't it?
Yes.
So what we are looking for in TBC require some certain things, which is what we are here for. We want to create that spendability in this river state. Let us focus in our own Jerusalem, like I said earlier.
Yes.
This is our own Jerusalem. Let's focus on it, and let's build it. But there are quite a number of things we need to consider. First of all, every one of us seated here, are your back office active? That's where we are going to start from. Do you understand the mechanism and the technical know-how of how to register members into the community, because we need numbers?
Yes.
You can't cry foul. You can't say that GMC is doing wrong. You can't say that TBC is not doing well. When we look at your own referral base, it's nothing to write home about.
Yeah,
How many people do you have under you? Because we are talking about a building.
Thank you.
And we are building from ground up. So we are going to be taxing ourselves. You need to be able to operate your back office, and we want referrals under you. The job is not easy alone. That is why we are creating a team. I know that John Sanga most of the time comes to meeting. One of our meeting, the keyword was team.
United.
Something that has to do with building a team.
Yes. Building a team.
And it was after that meeting, because we have been talking, I quickly contact my people again and say, look, this thing we have been talking, let's put it into practice.
Yeah.
There is no TBC presence in Port Harcourt. We need a team for things to start functioning. So we need to build a team, which is what we are building right now. What is the aim? The aim is the spendability of the billion coin. But there are work to be done. We build a team. We make sure that every person, as they come in, they understand how to operate the back office. Because if individually you cannot operate your back office, you cannot bring people into the community effectively.
Yes.
You understand? So we will learn, all of us will learn the system. That is 2. 3, you need to understand how Bitcoin bounty works. If you are making Bitcoin bounty, you won't be in the category of people who are calling GMC. People who call GMC are people who doesn't know anything how to make money. They only they are what they call consumers.
Consumers
I don't want to be a consumer
at all.
And nobody in this group, as we move forward, we have a consumer mentality. We must all have the builders mentality. We are the one who is going to build the community for consumers to come and eat. You understand? So you need to understand how the Bitcoin bounty works and how you can make Bitcoin bounty for yourself. And with this thing we are forming right now, everybody, as time goes on, will start having bounty.
Yes.
If you have not gotten bounty before, ready now, you will start having bounty, because as we go around, we are not going to be selfish about it. It doesn't matter whether now you sign this person up. We are going to collect the whole thing at the end of the day and spread it across based on the people that come out to work. You know, so everybody will be having referrals under them, and that referral base will keep growing. And our focus will be on merchants. But like I said, individuals are welcome. Merchants, it will be easier for them now that our system has been splitted into two. You can participate as a billionaire or as a millionaire or as a startup person, and all of them have what they pay. When they understand the importance of the coin, like John rightly said earlier, they will want to pay.
Yes.
You understand? Because as time goes on, like you suggested earlier, when we now go on the radio, we have other messages that we want to pass across to the people when they come from our seminar, that will make them to want to pay their back office. And everyone that is registered under you that make payment of back office, you are getting 50% back. Not tomorrow, not next tomorrow.
Now,
if the person pay now, you get it now. And you can withdraw the money now. It doesn't matter how much. So that is 3. I've made 3 points. Number 4, we also need to understand how rotator funding works. There are so many ways to make money in the system. You need to understand how the rotator funding works. The rotator funding works right now based on the numbers of people bringing in merchants into the community, and their back office are active. You understand? So when somebody pays admin fee, admin gives 50% back to the direct seller. I call it direct selling. That's the way I see it. It's direct selling. So you are the direct seller, you get 50% immediately.
Yes.
The remaining 50%, 10% goes to the next person on the rotator. You understand? On the rotation funding, 10% of the money goes to the person. So I will explain that. Assuming all of us here, we are on the rotator, and I am number 1 in the community, like Imbe is number 1 now in the community.
Yes,
He has the highest merchants in the community.
Yes.
So if I am the first person to pay admin fee in the month of September, admin will immediately give me 50% of that money, but 10% will go to Imbe immediately as number 1 in the community. When another person pay, 50% of the direct sale goes to him, 10% go to the person number 2, just like that until it goes round. Right now I am in number 135, but I want to come lower.
In 135.
Yes.
By me, I was 22 now.
Are you serious?
I was 22 now, 49.
49.
Yeah.
So you can see how it works.
I am number 25, thereabout.
Okay.
Formerly I was at 7,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now I'm at 25.
Easy.
25 now. So
That's it.
that means he has some people under him. Yeah.
Sorry.
Easy.
Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
To cap it up. What I'm having here is my beauty bounty that I sold
Yeah.
through Luno.
Uh-huh.
How much are you seeing here? How much are you seeing here?
Show it to the world. Show it on camera.
59.
Bitcoin bounty works. You see?
Put it. I want to see it. Correct. Yes.
How much?
Seen it?
About 59,000 naira.
Yes.
That was the last time. That was the last one. More are still coming. You understand?
Yeah.
I have cashed out several times. If I open my
I
own,
showed him.
if I open my own
I've been
Bitcoin
catching
bounty
am.
record, you see it. So then the rotator funding is building up.
Yes.
That is why we need the numbers.
We don't have to slack.
Yes,
We have to move. We that are here, we have to move now
Yes.
faster
than
any other person in
if
Port
you
Harcourt.
have, if by the calculation, I will also, if time permits us, I will show us the PDF. I'm sure John also has it. You know where to find it.
Yes.
You see the PDF. If we have 10,000, no, 10 million people in the community paying admin fee, each of us in the rotator funding, only rotator, not Bitcoin bounty, rotator funding, you will be getting at least $1,000 a month.
$1,000 a month.
At least the minimum you can get.
What are we saying?
So let us focus on building the community.
Building the community.
That is the work now. Let us remove our mind.
In spending expenditures
You know what
and
will
all kind of
happen?
stuff.
The
Man.
coin will become spendable naturally
Natural. That is it.
because of the work. Some people.
Thank you for that word.
Yeah, you know, I use an analogy of a husband and wife. If you meet with a woman, some people will, some people, when they give a girl, when they impregnate a girl, they will say, why did the girl allow herself to be pregnant? I say, are you crazy? You slept with her. You say, why did she allow herself to be pregnant? You did what will cause pregnancy. That was why pregnancy came. If we do what will make for spendability will come.
Naturally.
Naturally, it will just come. But it will take time. So let us have that mindset of the builder. The builder already know where they are. You know how the house will be like. It is the laborers who are in the workforce. They might not know. For some of them that have keyed into the vision of the builder, they will be able to build with him. They will be able to build with her. You understand? So that is the mentality I want us to have. Let us focus on building our Bitcoin bounty base. All of us here have tested Bitcoin bounty, except for maybe one or two of us. If you have tested Bitcoin bounty, then that thing you did that give you that bounty, let's do more of it.
Thank you.
Do more of it. When you have just 10 consistent person paying Bitcoin bounty every month, only 10 a month. You can call yourself somebody who have how do they put it? You can say you are among those people who have break the back of financial freedom.
Yes. Because
if you check that 10 bounty in a month consistently is somebody's salary, and you get that aside, you don't have to do anything. That is why I will emphasize on training, because I don't want our referrals to give us burden. As they come, we train them. As they come, we train them. As they come, we train them.
Yes.
So everybody can operate the back office.
Yes.
You, as the referral, you only be seeing bounty. You won't have to be somebody will be saying, I beg, help me. No, you have to train them. Let them do the work. Let them know how to do the work.
That's all.
So there is light at the end of the tunnel, my people. You know, there is a great future for all of us here. But there is work to be done.
Thank you, sir.
Let's put in the work. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Wallace. You have spoken well. Is there any other contributor? Because, like as we are here now, at the back of my own mind is for us to forge ahead, to make our coming together here what actualize. Like you rightly said, we have a lot to learn. Somebody that wants to be a millionaire, what do you need to do? You have to think like what? A millionaire.
Yes.
And by thinking like a millionaire, there are some commitment, there are some certain things you need to do. The Bible said that we should study to get ourselves what? Approved. I, as a person, I have known TBC is not something that you just come and pick it and put in your pocket and go. You need to learn. We need to learn.
Yes.
And when we learn and understand how they think, the principles of TBC, believe you me, sky shall be our
That's
Limit.
the point. Yes.
Bitcoin went through such processes,
Yes.
even though that me and you wouldn't have known then. Okay, but people that got to know about coin something, they went through these processes, and at the end of the day, Bitcoin is something that everybody is going after today. Everybody wants to have it, and the process of having Bitcoin today is not an easy thing to be done. So likewise, TBC now is on our fingertip. We can do something little or more now. We are there. Tomorrow we shall be the people that will be on top. People shall be looking up to me and you. So all we need to do is to get involved, take it more seriously, bring people in, go out there, pass information. Those people you know that you brought into it, try to get them involved, let them come out. Let's see what we can do out of it. So that here in Port Harcourt, we don't need to start going to Lagos, going to Abuja to do some physical shopping. Because we don't need to go out there starting it online. We need to do it physically here.
Yes.
We do it here. That's the beauty of the business. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Then if there are people outside Port Harcourt who are not here, who are also members, we can integrate them one way or the other. By the time people in Indonesia or where they are, okay, in Delta start seeing what we are doing here, because we shall go online, we
Yes.
shall go on air at the
Yes.
same time. They will start now trying to approach us, say,
Yes.
please, how do we get
Start
involved?
there, yes.
How do we start? What do we need to do? That's exactly what we are saying. So right now, like we earlier said, we cannot wait. We have to go into action. But even though we are into raining period, where do we start? T-shirt or no T-shirt, cap or no cap, let us move. Let's start going to approach people on the ground of merchantship. But that is what is prevalent now. The TBC. TBC is talking about getting enlist merchants. Then after that process, any other thing follows. Thank you. That's it. You want to
Appreciate the efforts. The family, everybody was not done the same way. I am new in the system, but I'm making progress. So, like the question you asked, a lot of people in the field have asked me a series of questions aligned to this. How will this work? We need to see evidence before we can go in. Well, the little knowledge I've been factored in them, one or two has responded. But to be very strong, or how do we convince them strongly that they shouldn't bother? Because they needed evidence to prove. Because the economy is very tight. They pay 15,000. How long will they continue, or when will they have something out of the 15,000? To convince them is really a problem. That's number one. Number two, and if not the face verification, there are 1, 2, 3 persons outside Port Harcourt that one can enroll as a merchant. Is it possible?
Very possible.
Number three,
Yes.
okay, if it is possible, what about the face verification?
How?
It's possible.
It's possible.
Everything.
Everything is possible. We can
Everything.
set up a Zoom meeting.
Yes.
We meet the people one-on-one on Zoom.
On Zoom.
Do everything
And teach
for
them.
Teach them what to do. And
Yes.
Then I have about 1, 2, 3 persons that are having shops and other things that can be inclusive or can be taken as a merchant to go along with the system. But since they are not here, but since they say it's possible,
It's possible.
possible.
You see,
by
possible.
next week I'll be able to
That'd be
do
nice.
something further.
Okay.
That'd be nice. You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you very much for that your second question. I said it while I was speaking also that one of the reasons why we are here is to train the people. Is to let a lot of people are slacking back because they don't really know what to
Don't
do.
know at all.
You understand? Yeah, even me. They don't really know what to do. So some of our meeting will be specifically for training. You understand? However, because of the times we are living in, trainings are more effective online for those of us who are in house. You understand? Except we are having gadget issues. If we have our gadgets, we can set up a time online to meet on Zoom, and we will do the presentation. Everybody will contribute. If you have question, the question will be answered by anyone amongst us that have the answer to the question. Somebody will just anchor it, anchor the meeting. That's all. So the first thing you talked about, one of the things that is very important to us in this gathering is the message. You understand? And by the grace of God, Apostle Paul said we are what we are by His grace.
Yes.
By His grace, I am in that position to help us with a very simple message that will take out there, that will not warrant the people, because we are starting this thing from ground. We don't want to start telling them about exchange, or we don't want to start telling them about you can use it to buy something.
No, that's what I'm trying to say.
That's not. We are not going. No, see, we are not going in that direction.
Yes.
Yeah. We are going to have a message. When time comes, I will share the message with us, and it will be simple and clear. The question you will be asking the person is, are you in or out? After you have delivered the message, are you in or out? Because you don't have time. You need to move to the next person.
That's all.
You understand? So
I appreciate what you have said. I wasn't really talking about we spending our Kringle.
ooh, are you serious?
Eh?
We've really spent time.
I wasn't talking about that,
Yes.
because I know the value of what we have possessed. But you see, I was only talking about a few gadgets. For instance, to be effective, I may not be using this smartphone, and if the community have one or two matches, that's why I was taking reference to Ghana Cameroon. Okay, if you have it there, and maybe I can get an iPad for just a few Kringle I have, and I'm okay having that iPad through the effort of the merchandise we have. I'm okay. You can see this as evidence that to some extent you can spend. I'm not saying that you need to exchange your Kringle and make money and